Hello everyone, I am Warren Booker, Community Outreach Coordinator for the Career Pathways program at Pulaski Technical College. Today I have with me Miss Crystal Felding, who is one of our culinary arts as well as baking students here at Pulaski Technical College. And today she will share with us all of the ins and outs about her culinary experience and her life before enrolling in Career Pathways. Let's check out and see what Crystal has to say. Alrighty, Ms. Felding, I am so glad that you could join us here today. And I kind of want to start off asking you, what was your life like prior to you enrolling in Career Pathways?
Well, I started out with a very good childhood, very close to my dad, and we started cooking together, and that's where I developed my love for cooking. And you know, I got through high school, and I wanted to pursue a culinary career, but I ended up pregnant at an early age and had to put that on hold. I spent 9 years married, and devoted to being a stay-at-home mom, and you know, my desires to chase my dreams were always kind of on the back burner, but I got divorced after 9 years, and I saw that as my opportunity to run with it. And I enrolled in culinary school, and it's been the best decision I've ever made.
Okay, so you enrolled as a non-traditional student.
Yes.
Okay. And how does it feel to just be able to chase a dream after you've had it on hold?
It felt good. It felt exciting.
Okay.
I mean, I was nervous at first, very nervous about starting school after, you know, so many years at the age of 27.
Okay, I can imagine that.
It's kind of hard going back to school, but my ex-mother-in-law was actually the one who pushed me to do it.
That's right.
And once I started, you know, the first few semesters were really hard because I was getting my English and math classes out of the way first, and I was like, I can do it, I can do it. But then once I got into the cooking, I was like, wow, I really love this, you know, and knew I was on the right track.
That's great. Okay, thank you so much for your response, and I'm glad to know that you are following dreams. Oftentimes people have a dream or goal and it's kind of set back for a period of time and they kind of give up. So I applaud you already for holding true to what you believed in and living and doing the desires of your heart. Next, can you tell me how does Career Pathways help you financially as well as non-financially?
Well, let me start by saying that as a single mom, that is a financial struggle in itself. I've not worked a lot. I've been kind of, you know, working here and there throughout college, you know, trying to squeeze in what jobs I can. I don't work full time.
Okay.
And so I have very little income. And Career Pathways has really helped me be able to maintain my schooling because, you know, they've helped me with gas and books, and those are all things that the Pell Grant just doesn't cover.
Exactly.
It's never enough. It basically just covers tuition, and then maybe you have like $100 left over. And so that doesn't cover gas, it doesn't cover books, you know, and everything else that comes along with going to school. And so it's been a big help, and they've helped me become more serious about chasing my dream. They've helped me realize how much work it takes. It's not just about going to school. Exactly. It's about being career ready, you know.
Exactly.
And they've helped me with, you know, my career readiness certificate, which I got a
well,
gold
congratulations. Congratulations. Give me a high five on that.
And, you know, I've taken the native speaking typing test and, you know, the employability certificate, all the stuff that
yes.
involves, you know. And they've encouraged me to go to different workshops that they have, and I've got to experience, you know, a lot with the help of Career Pathways.
Well, that's great. And we're glad that Career Pathways is able to assist you as you go along this journey. That's one of our main goals. We want to make sure that our students are taken care of, and they're not just the typical employee. They stand out. And it seems as if you're on the path to standing out as a Career Pathways participant. And we're definitely proud of you, Crystal. Again, Crystal, we thank you for just sharing what you've already shared. And it's my understanding that you have started baking cakes for other people and now are able to charge for it. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. It was actually something that started out as a hobby because not only do I love cooking, but I'm an artist as well. Wow. And, you know, it started out with my kids' birthday cakes. I would get really creative with it, and I wanted to try new things, and they started turning out really good. And people noticed that, and they're like, wow, I'll pay you to do one for me, you know. And so it started out just maybe 1 or 2 cakes a year, and now on average I do about 5 or 6 cakes a year for people.
Wow.
And I mean, it's not a lot of money. On average I get about
So as it relates to, I guess, the baking portion of culinary, artistry is one thing that's definitely important. Because a person maybe can bake a really good cake, but when it comes to the fancy designs that I've seen, I know that it does definitely take an artistic piece that goes along with that. Out of all the cakes that you've made, which I've seen a lot of them on Facebook, and I have been like really, really impressed. You actually made our very own, our very first Career Pathways cake, which was phenomenal. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to taste any of it, but I heard great things about it. And just to see it on a picture, it meant a lot. To see our logo actually made into a cake by one of our students. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I would say out of all of the cakes that you've made, what would be one of the ones that you had the most fun doing?
Actually, the most recent cake, the last cake that I did Sunday night, it was for a 9-year-old girl's birthday party. Her name is Caitlin. And she wanted a very girly cake. I'm a very girly girl.
Okay.
And I've always had to do the cakes that other people wanted. And,
okay.
You know, sometimes it's not always what I want to put on a cake.
Exactly.
And well, this cake, she wanted, you know, jewelry and lipstick and all that stuff. And
okay.
so we made a marzipan lipstick and a marzipan ring, and we used to have a candy gemstone mold that I made hard candy gemstones with to build the jewelry out of, and that was a lot of fun. It turned out really great. She loved it, and it was a beautiful cake.
So I can imagine it must be rewarding when someone gives you their vision or an idea, and you actually make it come to pass, and they fall in love with it. I can imagine that's a great feeling.
Yes, it's very satisfying.
So you do see a future in the bakery or baking cakes?
Yes.
Do you maybe think that you want to go into some type of entrepreneurship type of business or something of that nature?
Well, I've actually talked with my best friend. She works on the cakes with me. She does some of the baking. I do most of the decorating. And we have a plan to open our own bakery someday. We want to open it together, ownership.
That's good.
And she actually wants to get in the culinary field too, which she hasn't been able to yet. But that's our goal. We want to open a bakery together and work together.
We definitely applaud entrepreneurship. And at the rate that you're going and the work that I've seen you produce, you're definitely heading on the right path with that.
Well, I hope so.
All right, you are, trust me. All righty, Crystal, it has definitely been indeed a pleasure to talk with you on this evening. And lastly, I would ask you, what would be some words of advice that you would give to a current CPI student being Career Pathways, or a future person that may be interested in enrolling in Career Pathways? Just what words of advice would you give to them?
I think the best advice that I could give them is give it your all. Try your best. Don't give up, you know, because it's going to be hard, and you got to expect it to be hard. If you go in there thinking it's going to be easy, then you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You won't always, it won't always go exactly how you expect it to go. But you got to be able to overcome that and just work through it. Keep working at it, and don't take it too seriously. Have fun. You know, make sure you're doing what you love to do.
Exactly, that's important. Okay, Crystal. In the event that someone wants you to utilize your services, rather for making a cake, be it for a retirement party, birthday party, or whatnot, how does one go by getting in contact with you?
Well, I display most of my cakes on Facebook. My name is Crystal Fielding. If you look at Crystal Fielding on Facebook, you'll find me with a complete album of my cakes. And I do cakes for birthday parties, bachelor parties. I've done retirement cakes. Baby showers. It doesn't really matter. Whatever activity, or party or, celebration you have, we can probably do a cake to fit it. I've done chicken cakes, I've done car cakes, I've done baby feet cakes.
And if you would, please spell that last name for us.
Fielding, F-I-E-L-D-I-N-G.
Well, there you have it, the wonderful world of CPI, Facebook and YouTube and Pinterest, as well as Twitter. Crystal Fielding here, another success story of a Career Pathway student. Guys, be on the lookout and be prepared for Crystal Fielding and her wonderful art of culinary as well as baking. Thank you for your time, and be sure to tune in.